Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Vainglory. Today we'll be using CP Ringo. And for today's episode, actually this is a screen recording using the implemented screen recorder on Vainglory. So let's see how that works out. I am playing this on an iPad Pro, so it does pretty well in my opinion. Just that it actually did notice a few things about it. It did cause my game to feel a little bit less responsive with abilities or in-game buttons like reflex block or boots. And it tends to start off a little bit more jittery, on the jittery side. Like for stutter stepping, it kind of makes it harder. But as you can probably see, it's a little shaky. Fly. Anyways, so I am playing CP Ringo. And I'm just gonna admit this right now. I played horribly in the beginning. I mean, horribly. I mean, beyond. I mean, oh god. At least, spoiler alert, I make it up towards the end. I start beasting it out, kind of. And also keep in mind that normally when I do these recordings, they're kind of like the first recording I do of the day to make sure that I have enough time to record. I mean, to edit all of these videos. And yeah, one thing I did notice, I'm actually using two video editors to make this work because for some reason my Sony Vegas Pro doesn't want to accept the format that it saves onto. So I'm using another video editor called Shortcut. That one's actually it's free to render it and yeah, basically change the format into something that's acceptable for the Sony Vegas Pro. So as we can see, I do rotate pretty early because I like to rotate when I'm not playing with someone that I don't know, or when I have no actual communication. I just like to rotate in the beginning because it assures that we have a higher chance of winning the first fight, and it gives us a nice little lead if we do win the first fight. But it does cause early farm to be missed, and I should have not gone on the attack. I was expecting, as you can see, I am stutter stepping. The enemy was not stutter stepping, and yet I still lost. Why? The whole jittery was making me miss my stutter steps, like it was almost pointless. So I don't know what actually happens, the small details on this match, but I know the results. That's about it. And from what I saw, the ping, it wasn't meant for me. Probably the roamer took some of the farm by accident, and that's why they put a sad face and a happy face. Rona was like, it's okay, it's okay. It's just, I still got the ambient gold. Anyways, look at that. I got 3 minions out of that whole 10 or 11. It's already starting to look a little bit more smoother though, I'll admit that. But the responsiveness of the buttons or in-game buttons still was kind of lack the responsiveness. But yeah, another thing, I think tier 3 Ringo still looks better than the new, is it Bakaku? Something like that? Bakaku Ringo tier 2? Yeah, I still enjoy, even though I don't have that skin. If I do have it, I'll probably showcase it. Because I don't think it got any type of special effects, since it's a tier 2. If it did, I haven't noticed. They're not significant enough. While tier 3, I think it's pretty badass when he uses his B ability. Those big old bullets. So I was just rotating. I wasn't gonna go to shop, or maybe I was gonna go to shop, but then I saw Lance and then I left. But I did rotate down because I saw that my teammates were going down, and here I am struggling. It's me versus turret. Would it allow me to get the big minion? No, it wouldn't. So everybody's down there. I'm already really behind on farm, so I kind of wanted to just stick to farming, but I missed the last one I was leaving. So I'm I'm pinging myself because I am doing horribly. I can't aim for anything. Yeah, I decided to run. So anyways, if any one of you guys would like to share your experience with screen recording, will you please leave a comment and saying what device you're using? Because from what I seen and what I heard, in the iPad mini, it's just horrible. Like, it's almost unplayable. You can't stutter step properly, like, at all, unless you're a pro with jittery effects. I don't know. And for iPad Air, I don't know. The reason why I'm only naming Apple products is because that's all I use for this Vainglory app. I only play, since I have an iPhone, I play on my iPad Pro, I have an iPad mini, I have an iPad Air. Yeah, that's why I could put a pretty good feedback with Apple products. So, is it still jittery? I think it is still jittery a little bit, and a little bit not as smooth looking. Kind of looks pixelated a little bit. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm sorry if the quality doesn't seem as great. I can't do anything about it if I am gonna use the in-game recording system. Yeah. So I'm right here. I don't think I pinged question mark because I don't see Gwen. Gwen probably went back home, or she's gonna show up over there with the team fight. I don't know. As soon as someone got killed, then it's like, I guess it's time for me to rotate, see if I could help out a little. But I wanted to shot first before helping, but then I saw, nope. Our flicker's gonna die. I need to run away. And now I'm gonna die. Got cut off. So you're starting to see we're getting dominated. We can't do anything. Jeez. I remember I was really frustrated. It's like, this is gonna be cool, screen recording. I don't have to use my Elgato. The problem with this, it still gave me that 2-second delay on sound. Don't worry guys, I'll fix the music delay. I'll change it so that you guys would hear it as if it was perfect, like if it was all synced up. Look at that. If I wasn't, oh my god, I guess I do need a reflex block, but I guarantee you I would have missed it. If I had a reflex block, I would have still missed the block just because of the whole app, the screen recording being unrefined. So hopefully maybe in the future patch that they'll fix this. But who knows, maybe it's just the device that the devices that can't handle it. Because I think it's the same thing with show, right? Where whoever uses show air, does it cause like lag problems? Well, I'm down. I think I need a battery. Do I go a battery? Yes, I do get a battery, and then I'm gonna start working on a broken myth. So we got aced. And it's starting to look almost hopeless, honestly, because of this screen recording. I thought I was just gonna screw everything up because I was playing horribly. I was missing farm. Look at my farm. I'm doing 5 CS per minute, meaning I'm losing a whole wave every time there's 2 waves. Oh, that's horrible.
Enemy team collected from gold mine.
But don't worry, like I promised, I make a turn around, like a G, like a boss. Oh god, this is what I hate about voiceovers. I get really awkward because I ran out of stuff to say. There goes Flicker with his ultra slow. I bet you that thing's gonna get nerfed. It has to get nerfed. I mean, it's perfect against Taka. It shuts him down. If I will be in there. I think it also reveals Taka, so that's a great thing. And there goes Flicker. So there goes Rona, and we got Ace again. Guarantee you that. So I didn't even bother to look. I just say I'm just gonna shop, so when I'm out, I could just go. So the roamer's starting to get frustrated. I'm putting crying face because I'm playing horribly, like really bad, really bad. Let's go. How much farm am I gonna get? Am I gonna be able to save the turret? No, I was not able to save the turret, but I do get the kill while ace minions were attacking me. Honestly, that ult was kind of questionable. I kind of thought I was gonna die, so I just decided to ult so that my flame would actually kill her, even if I die. But I survived. Luckily, I survived. That was a desperate call, honestly, for that ult. Since I wasn't really comfortable with the whole stutter stepping. Because, yeah, they still... I could still see some frames missing. Yeah, like right now. At least the quality looks pretty good, so it looks like it's usable footage. And we just got revealed. But that ult though, that speed. It's like we just pop out of nowhere. If I had broken myth, I would have been doing so much more damage. Luckily, I was not targeted by the Taka. So I was able to survive. And get a kill. I think I got the kill. I don't even remember. Oh my god, and that's embarrassing. Never port near an enemy, especially if they flare you. I thought he wasn't gonna go for it. Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna go for it, so I just stayed there. I'm like, I'm just gonna port. I wanted to port to get that minion wave. I would have been getting there right now if I didn't die. Let's go, B ability. To run faster. Faster. Anyways, I wonder, do Android devices work better for the screen recording? Because they do tend to have a proper quad-core processor. Because Apple released their first quad-core processor, which is on the iPhone 7, so I don't know how well that'll do with the screen recording. Probably better than the iPad Pro. But the thing about its quad-core is that it's two smaller cores that are just meant for energy saving. So in technically speaking, it's just a dual core with 2 extra cores for battery saving mode. So I don't know if they'll actually improve its multitasking. I know my brain needs some improvement on multitasking. Noise, easy free kill for us, but I didn't get it. I'm surprised Taka didn't go after me. And I'm surprised I didn't kill Taka right there. We let the Lance get away, and Rona went chasing down the Taka, which probably will be like half health by the time he gets revealed again. But nice, they were able to pick up the Taka that was running away. Rona going in deep, panicked and ulted away. Well, that was actually kind of funny. The ult kind of causes a slow, so I don't know how efficient it was to... I guess the little fortifying health probably would have helped a little, but I mean, I don't know what was that ult with that. That was kind of funny. So even though I am overextending, honestly I'm overextending by a lot, but I'm like, I need this farm. My stutter stepping is starting to work, but there I am, I'm screwed. There's no way I could escape that. All 3 were there, and it's my fault that the roamer ended up getting cut off as well. So yeah, besides that, I was even getting more frustrated with myself. At this point I'm like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I should be playing it safe. But I think at this point, I did notice that the gameplay was going much more smoother. The things were getting slightly more responsive. I wonder if it was here. Oh, I ping right here because I'm like, I'm really low on farm and you're taking it away. I didn't really mind, but I mean like, I need the farm. So yeah, we're basically pinpoint. We're kind of scared. Now we're even just playing around. Honestly, I don't know how we did a turnaround. Let me guess. If this was a live battle, would you guys have thought that we won? I don't think so. But that ult though, beautiful. That supersonic speed. I have tier 1 boots, and all of a sudden I'm slow again. I do have my broken myth, which is awesome. I decided not to shop because I didn't see anything I really wanted. The cool thing is that I had stacks by the time Taka went for the kill. I managed to ult to help kill Gwen, and now it's a 2v1, which means that our team fight went towards our favor. But I did not hear any Lance get killed. So what is Lance doing? He's running away for his life. As you can see right there, oh my god, I can't believe they weren't able to get that. He was like that since the beginning. Come on, Rona, B. And no B available. Even our roamer. That would have been our first ace. Probably would have helped get some turrets. So since they're all the way over there on the other side, I decided to go get their farm. Or well, our farm. Since they're far away. Then I'm like, oh my god. So much for our little comeback.
Allied hero killed.
And now it's just me. So I want to get the farm. At this point I'm like, I think I could take it on. And I was really frustrated right there. I tapped on my reflex block like early because I knew she freaking initiates a attack with her ult. And I knew that was coming, so I was tapping on my reflex block, but it wouldn't activate it. It activated it after I got stunned. And that's why I put the 4 question marks on myself. I was really frustrated at that point. Plus, another thing that I did notice was if you go back a few seconds, I don't want to go back because then I had to sync everything together again. I was pressing on the question marks way faster than how they actually came out. So if you have a little bit of time, you could check that on. You could check that out. But yeah, I think at this point, no, it was still jittery. What the heck? But the stutter stepping started working better. So I just used my A to get a little bit of sticks. A roamer wants to start attacking on the. That was an easy kill. I used my ult on Gwen, which is surprisingly I managed to get Lance instead. And Gwen burned to hit. She burned. So that was good. I got both kills. Didn't expect that. Actually, I thought Rona got that kill. Whatever. Better for me. I got some more money. So we can see that my stutter stepping is getting slightly better. Oh yeah, much better. Because back then I was missing all my steps. Like I was either tapping too fast because due to the skipping frames, or I don't know what it was, but I just wasn't able to stutter step in the beginning. Even though I had an alternating current, so the same speed that I had from the beginning. If you go back to where I had an alternating current, I was not stutter stepping that well. And I think from now on, my stutter stepping does improve a lot. I mean, I start killing. This is where I bring hell. I'm like, oh yeah, it's running smooth now. I think it's starting to become more responsive. So it's time to bring it. And this is where I discover that CP Ringo is freaking awesome. I mean, he's much better than weapon power as from what I could, from the match that I had. I actually played him a few more times after. And I have one versus another weapon power Ringo, and he's using the Bagaku. I'm sorry if I'm chopping up that name. I don't remember how it's called, so I'm just making up a word that sounds like it. Okay, so another team fight. I ult for Gwen, which is good. Makes her scared. Managed to bust out some attacks on the Taka, and I realized that Gwen is really low. Got the kill, and Rona coming late to get the Gwen. That was kind of funny as well. I mean, she was just trying to make sure that, well, he is trying to make sure that he assures that there's a kill on Gwen. will not let her escape. So right now I'm just getting the minion mine, and then I go for Kraken. And I think I also pinged to meet up at Kraken because we have like 6 seconds. If you saw, we have 6 seconds to get the Kraken before someone spawns. And obviously because Rona got the turret, they were all spawning already because it cuts off 10% of the time, or 5 seconds or something like that. But luckily we still were able to get it without anybody contesting to get the Kraken. So it was an easy Kraken. I'm nearly at full build. Stutter stepping much better than early game. And it looks like it's on our favor. I'm finally positive on my kill death ratio. Even though it's still pretty bad, 9 deaths. I was feeding, basically feeding. So I'm like saying, screw the Taka, he's probably just distracting so that we don't attack the turrets, and while his teammates would take down the Kraken. Gwen was an easy kill. She overextended a little bit too far, took a lot of damage. And then Taka comes back. I'm still at, oh no, I wasn't at full stacks, I was at 4 stacks, but still enough power to get kills. And I got all 3 kills. Awesome. And yeah, that looks about game. Our Kraken more than half health. Rona's happy. Cheers. And it was a happy ending for this horrible match in the beginning. Me as a honestly, I'm gonna take the whole blame from the beginning. I was not keeping up with farm. I was not rotating because I wanted to get my farm since I was really behind. And I wasn't able to stutter step in the beginning to get more damage out there. So that was it. Thumbs up to everybody. I would say it was a 5-star because it was pretty even. They were dominating in the beginning, but we did make a comeback because they weren't building, I guess at the time they weren't building that much defense against me. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. That was my experience with the screen recording. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you on the next one. And please share your experience with, if you have been using the screen recording, share your experience with me and what device you've been using. Hope to see you on the next one. Later, guys.